Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. I've just got finished recording a video for a review of Nosferatu. So, you gotta go from one extreme to the other, so now I'm doing a review of Wolfman. It's kind of night and day. Where Nosferatu is beautiful, Wolfman not so much. Did I enjoy Wolfman? Yes, I did. Is it a good movie? Not really. The basic plot, it's kind of your basic werewolf story in that, like, you know, guy gets infected by a werewolf and starts turning into one. And, you got your basic things from other, like versions of the Wolfman, if you will. You got, like, the one that bit him, like, he ends up turning, but, like, he's still human enough to fight the one that got him and everything. It didn't break any new ground. The biggest fault of this movie is, and there's two faults, really, that really make a big impact. One, it's extremely dark. Now, I'm not talking in tone, I'm talking literal picture. There are some scenes where the screen is, like, say, 98% black, and a little bit of, like, light is shining in, and, I get it. The whole idea is, like, you're showing, like, how humans view this scene, and then how, like, someone who's infected with this werewolf virus, how they see, and it's like night and day sort of thing. But there's a way to do it and a way not to. And with this movie, they chose the wrong way. Dark scenes are cool as long as you get what's going on. A dark scene where you see, like, nothing and you have no clue what's happening sort of defeats the object of a movie. Just saying. The second gripe is the werewolf design. And I am almost loath to call it a werewolf. This looks more like a Sasquatch. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give it a bit of, like, a bit of wiggle room here. I'll say this is a better Wendigo film than it is a Wolfman film. Had you called this Wendigo and been like, that's what it is, I think most people would have been fine with it. The problem is, I've said before, Texas Chainsaw Syndrome, you've given a name to this creature, and you haven't really lived up to it. This movie does some stuff right. The acting all around, I was fine with. The portrayal of our main character who gets bit and everything starts changing. It's a neat idea. The whole idea, which is a bit weird though, is it takes place literally over one night. So, this guy's coming back to his father's died. He's coming back to, like, this house that they, like, where he used to live, and he can't find his way. So him and his family are there. They pick up this guy who's, like, one of the neighbors or whatever, and they get in a car accident, and then this wolf shows up and, like, kills the neighbor and just, like, scratches the guy, which is kind of weird, because usually it's like you get bit, you turn into a werewolf. Not this. It's like you got, like, a scratch on the arm, and it honestly might not even have been from the damn werewolf. It might have been just from the glass of the car, but so they get back to the house, and guy starts changing pretty damn quick. Like I said, this takes place in one night. What I really liked about it, though, was the fact, like, it showed how this change happened, not just from a physical sense. Like, you have scenes where his wife is going in and she's talking to him, and he doesn't understand a word that's coming out of her mouth. It's just all like gobbledygook. He, you know, he's turning into something that cannot connect with humans, but at the same time, he's still trying to. Him and his like daughter. There's a whole thing like where he's like, oh, you're psychic. Like, what am I thinking? And it's like, Daddy loves me, and it's like, is it a little cheesy? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like it was a well put together idea that all in all at the end didn't necessarily gel to make a good cohesive story. What else can I say? I don't know. You know, the gore was pretty decent, I gotta say. There were some nice, like, pretty, like, bloody scenes and everything, and they worked pretty good. The actual creature design, though not a werewolf, was kind of neat. It looked, like I said, it looked like a Sasquatch, like way too much human features in the face and the head. Like look, if you're gonna go werewolf, go werewolf. I mean, say what you want about the 2017 remake, with Benicio del Toro. Say what you want about that. That was a werewolf movie. It worked, and it you could not confuse that for anything else. This, you have to be told, okay, werewolf. No. Wendigo, I can see that. I so wish they'd gone with that, because they even go so far as to make it like the whole werewolf lore to be based on like I think it was like an Ojibwe like tribal belief, something called like the face of the wolf or something like that. Um, if you're going that far into like like the Native American type stuff, stick with it and go with Wendigo. Go with something that actually has a basis. Just saying. For a rating, what do I rate this? Because despite everything I said, I did enjoy myself. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. It's a movie, I think, that what this needed, this movie needed someone to watch it and just say, I know we hired you to make a Wolfman movie. You've brought us something else. Let's market this as something else. I think that would have been a better idea. I think it would have just played out better. But that's just me, right? I know review-wise, I don't think it's been getting very good reviews. I wonder how much of that is the fact that, you're not getting what you were sold. It's like going to buy a Ferrari and they show up with a Pinto. The Pinto might be a fine car in its own right, but it's not like a Ferrari. So I'll leave it at that. I think this is purely just a matter, like I said, wrong. The wrong choices were made in this film, and it's a shame. because, overall it still worked. But yeah, there you go. That's my review of Wolfman. Take it for what you will. I'll just say this: if you're thinking of going to the movies this week and you have a choice between Nosferatu and Wolfman, go with Nosferatu. It'll be a much better film. And also, let's address the elephant in the room. Roger Eggers. His next movie is called Werewolf. That's what he's working on. A werewolf film. So, you know what? I think we know which is going to be the better one. But yeah, that's it for me. See you next time.